My name is Charlotte, and I am an h.e.b Cooking Connection chef.
Pork tenderloin? All right.
I really like to cook with pork because it's very simple, it's not as expensive. It also lends itself to a lot of different applications and flavors. It's kind of like a blank canvas, if you will. The espresso rubbed pork tenderloin is a really earthy dish. It kind of gives a sense of warmth from the inside out. So it's kind of like sitting around a fire just by eating this dish. We're gonna be making one of my favorite fall recipes. I'm making an espresso rubbed pork tenderloin. I've already got the pork clean and trimmed right here, and I'm gonna be adding a nice espresso crust. We have added 2 tablespoons of ground espresso to 1 teaspoon of the Adams Reserve Chipotle chili powder. And for those of you that don't know, a Chipotle chili is actually a smoked jalapeno. Obviously, these have been dried and ground. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top of this pork tenderloin. The espresso adds a really nice, bitter crust earthiness to it. You also want to generously season this with salt, and then I'm also gonna use a coarse, cracked black pepper. And we're gonna wanna turn this to make sure we get nice crust all the way around the pork tenderloin. Right here, we have a saute pan that's over medium-high heat right now, and I'm gonna add a little bit of butter and some grapeseed oil. This is gonna prevent the butter from burning while we're searing and allow for a much harder sear. And we're gonna wanna cook this 3 to 4 minutes per side. Here I've got another pork tenderloin that's already been pan-seared, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. The internal temperature of this meat should be at 145. If you do not have a meat thermometer, you should definitely pick one up. It's a great investment, $2 to $3 at any h.e.b. I'm gonna go ahead and let this meat rest for a few moments. This helps to redistribute the juices and to allow for a little extra carryover cooking. With the pork tenderloin, I'm going to serve some Southwest mashed potatoes. I've used the San Carlos adobo sauce. You can find this at any h.e.b Cooking Connection. And I've also added a little bit of the Adams Reserve Chipotle chili powder just for a kick. And I'm gonna do a nice bias cut on this. It just makes for a better presentation. Just get some nice slices. Spoon these mashed potatoes onto this plate. Do a nice bit of these. And then we're gonna place our medallions right on this plate. And we're gonna finish this off with the Texas on the plate Pasilla de Oaxaca Sauce. And we're just gonna spoon this right over the top. Garnish with a little bit of fresh rosemary. And there you have espresso rubbed pork tenderloin with Southwest mashed potatoes. These and other recipes can be found at h.e.b.com/cookingconnection. In the Cooking Connection, we're constantly doing really quick cooking demonstrations. Would y'all like to try the espresso rubbed pork tenderloin? Yes. And we try to use minimal amounts of ingredients for things like that so it doesn't get overwhelming for a customer.
Oh my God, look.
They're walking by, they're picking up these recipes, and they're watching us, and they can say, oh, I can do that at home.
It's finger looking good.
Awesome, I love that.
Learn more at h.e.b.com/cookingconnection.